Why, hello, Marcus Lim here, and for those of you who don't know me, my association with the plan goes all the way back to the very beginning, right? So I was one of the early adopters, and recently I was interviewed as one of the founding members of Dan Hollings the plan. I've been, in all that time, I've been, as you can see, wiggling my way to wealth, which is what the plan is all about. So it has been 6 months, okay, since I first started, okay. So let's have a quick check-in and see how the bots are doing. So you can see I've got now 8 bots running, and 6 months, right, as I said, more than 6 months now, 6 months, 7 days. These are the longest running bots, right? The 2 bots that Dan Hollings set up for me, and that are still running to this very day, okay. And so you can see this one's doing really well, right? It's like more than double my money now, okay. You can see, like, if I do like it's probably gonna be 3, yeah, so starting day, right? End of May, that's when I started this bot, and look how it's been going right, all the way up to this point right here, early December. Okay, so this is my I guess longest running bot, and also the best performing one so far. I mean, this one here, you know, it's kind of like has ups and downs, like, you know, like out of range, inner range. So, you know, I'll just leave it for now, but at some point I'll have to decide if I want to just kill it now that it's kind of in the green, and maybe like regrid it, or, you know, go with something else. Now this one here, right, this one is probably the, well, in terms of profit wise it's not bad, but right, in terms of the coin value, it's kind of dropped. Although I guess what we need to remind ourselves is that you know, if we had just held, right, bought and held, then we would actually have lost like 80% of its value, right? But in this case, yeah, it's you know, we've lost like only half of what we would have lost, and that's the beauty of like the plan. Now I'm not gonna kill it just yet, and just because there's some news about how SLP, you might start getting some kind of upgrade. It's a, you know, gaming kind of token, and so I think the gaming platforms getting sort of an update or an upgrade, which might you know, push this up. So we'll see. Sometimes, you know, knowing some of the news can be helpful, so I'll just wait and see a little bit longer for this one. And the rest of these ones which are active, you know, this one's doing okay, right? 0.7%, 3 months now. Also had its ups and downs, right? From when it first started running, that there was a long period of time where it was out of range, but then ever since it's been going back and wiggling. So I'm just going to leave it. This one, in terms of the wiggle rate, this one's actually doing the best. You can see, right, 1.5%, and in just less than a month it's already like, you know, 1400, like more than 40% return, which is pretty amazing. So I'm just gonna leave this running. This one, you know, also decent, 0.7% wiggle rate. So again, yeah, just gonna leave it for now. These two here I just actually started. You can see it's less than a day running. Okay, this one looks like it's doing okay, more than 1% right now. Although, you know, because it's not a day yet, it's hard to actually, this number doesn't really, you know, make a lot of sense yet, like 1%. So we'll see how it goes moving forward. Okay, so that's the state of my bots that I'm running, my active bots. And if I were to actually, I should also mention that there were some bots that were closed along the way. So if I go back to May to now, you can see, yeah, some of the bots closed, and so I got some profit there. That's not the real profit though, because these are all BTC on the right. So if I added up like all of these ones, right? So what's the value right now? In this case, it's like 284 plus 1774. So let me write that down. 284 plus 1774 plus, is that right? Yeah, 1774, and this one here is about 400. Okay, so that's the value now, 2458, right, instead of 1604, because BTC value has gone up since then, since I closed, I mean. So yeah, if I add that, right, 2458 to what I've got here, about 11208. 11208. What's that? About 13,666 profit, right? So yeah, total of 13,000 plus dollars in profit. Now if I go back all the way to the beginning, which is when Dan Hollings was setting up my bots for me, so these were the 4 bots that I started with, and you can see my initial investment was about close 14,500 something, which means that I am almost doubled my money right now. Yeah, so pretty cool, right? That's like in 6 months, right? The return on investment is like 100%. So yeah, so what's that? If you think about it, 6 months, that's about, I don't know, what's 100 divided by 6? Yeah, about 15%, return per month, which is, reasonable. Like, they not as great as, I guess, some other people might actually have like even more amazing results, right? But this is quite conservative, and quite I guess reasonable. Like, it's a return that you can reasonably expect, given the fact that sometimes some of these might like not do it so well just because they are like out of range, and so in this case, right, this one for instance it's been out of range for such a long time, that it's really just not doing anything, and I'm not saying that this is probably what you should do. I probably should have killed this a while back, but I was just like, yeah, I was wanting to see what would happen to this one if I held a little bit longer. But anyway, what I'm saying is, yeah, overall, my I'm still kind of averaging about 15% return every single month, which is quite amazing. So and I started with 4 bots, and right now I'm running 8, so it's kind of like double the number of bots that I'm running in 6 months. So yeah, so looking good. And I guess like when you get to a certain stage, it just kind of like momentum kicks in, and you just kind of let it go, and it just keeps compounding, and and that's everything's good and cool. But I'd probably say, like, the hardest part is always the first step, setting up those first boards. That's like the major hurdle to cross. But yeah, once you take that first step, right, then the rest is, as you say, gets easier and easier. And speaking of taking the first step, let me switch gears right now to talk about the how you might want to take advantage of the opportunity now that the plan is opening again, officially this time, in early December. Actually, it might actually be open by the time you watch this. And so what I wanted to do now is to just talk little bit about what some of my bonuses are if you do decide to join the plan through me. Okay, so just now I was showing you this this video recording where Dan set up my bots for me, right, one-on-one. So this is one of the bonuses that I'm gonna be giving you. Okay, so that's the first bonus. And let me bring up some of the other ones, some of the other bonuses. If you go to my review site, you can click on this up there, and you see all my bonuses. Okay, so this is the first bonus, the one that I was talking about, one-on-one bot set up with Dan Hollings. Okay, and then I've also got these, like 6 months in now, right? I've been making these progress videos of like my progress over the past 6 months. Every time I make a change, I'll do a video, and so you actually get to see everything, right? Like since that very first day when Dan set up my live bots. And so so what you get to see is like results in advance, like what to expect, like a few months into the plan. And I'll keep doing this for as long as I can, right? And plan is here to stay. It's a long game, so I'm not going away anytime soon. So you keep getting ongoing access to this. I'll also share with you the read-only link, so you can, if you want, just look at how my bots are doing in real time. So I'll just share with you this Bitsgap share link, so you can track my progress if you want, and see what I'm currently running and all that. So that's the other bonus. Now Facebook group, this is an exciting one, because a lot of people have been asking, like over the past 3 beta iterations of the plan. They really want to have like the community where you can come together, like share what you're doing, how your bots are doing, or even brag about your profits. So if you want to join a community, just sign up with me, and just click on this link, and and I'll let you into the group. Currently have close to 50 people, and so this will just keep growing and growing as time goes on. And also I guess one of the advantages of being in this group is that you've got me, and because I'm a founding member, I'm actually still in a very private, exclusive group, Skype group with Dan Hollings himself. So I do have access to Dan if the need ever arises. If you have any questions that no one else can answer, I can possibly ask Dan on your behalf. and also, one of the things that I'm also giving you is full permission to use the group as your own bonus if you do decide to promote the plan to other people, right? You can use this to entice people to, join the plan through you. So yeah, every member gets to use the group as like a bonus to get other people in. Email, Skype support, no limit. Just contact me whenever. If you get stuck on anything. I'm not promising that I'll be able to answer every single question, but I have been able to help out people in the past. Like even when the official Rapid Crush support couldn't, just because they're probably quite swamped with just so many thousands of requests from so many members, right? And so I can possibly give you a more personal support. So yeah, done for you text reporting. This is actually very new, like for founding members. So I was the first to know about it. But if you want to, I can also tell you what this is. Probably you won't need to worry too much about it right now until your bots are really cranking out transactions, thousands and thousands of transactions, and you need to start worrying about tax. But if ever you need to, if you're the type who wants to have all your ducks in a row, that kind of thing, and get a head start on this, yes, just hit me up and I will let you know. And finally, progress videos of future phases. So this is only phase 1. There's going to be future phases which you probably don't have to worry about right now, but just know that if you get to that point, I actually already have these progress videos that I've recorded following the phase 2 and 3, right? As you can see here, this is for phase 3. So it's all ready for you. Unlock them for you when you do sign up to future phases. So that's all I wanted to say about my bonus package. If you join the plan through me, so this is what you'll be getting. But however or whatever you decide, hope that you will actually take the step and join the plan and get wiggling yourself to wealth. So thanks for watching this video. I will see you next time.